Hey, what's up, guys? My name is Sam, and this is my girlfriend Emma, my beautiful, beautiful girlfriend. Today, we're gonna do a video basically on college life and tips and all that good stuff.
We just wanted to give you guys a couple tips of stuff that we've learned that we feel work better for us the way that we do them. Obviously some of them might not be for everybody. They might not all be for everybody.
It's just what personally helps us kind of get through college a little bit easier.
So the first tip that we wrote down, but basically we said that you should wake up every day with enough time to get ready. I personally like waking up, even if I have an 8 a.m., I try to wake up at 7 o'clock, which makes me a little bit rushed. But I would rather be up an hour early, get up, shower for the day, do your makeup, whatever you do to get ready.
That way, one, you don't feel sluggish, and two, you don't feel rushed when you're getting ready. It's kind of disrespectful rolling up late into a class. I mean, you're paying for the class, yes, but you're also on their time. They don't have to be there. Well, that way you can go to bed at a reasonable hour, so you can just continue your routine over and over again. So you're not waking up late, showing up to class late, that kind of thing.
Yep, and so that goes into our next tip. Our next tip is just to go to bed early, and that helps, especially if you wake up at a decent time. It doesn't put your body into the routine of waking up late one day and early the next day, and then it's going to confuse you. It gets your body on a regulated sleep schedule, and you don't feel gross and tired all the time.
Yeah, I struggled with feeling tired all the time my first couple of years, my first 2 years of school. She got me onto a pretty good sleep schedule for the most part. I mean, it makes a difference. It really does. It really does.
The next tip that I have is put your room key on a hair tie. That goes
for all girls, for most girls.
Mostly girls or girls that don't like carrying lanyards. For me, it's easier to put it on a hair tie, put it around my wrist, and then it's always on my wrist. And most people think it'd be annoying, but it's really not that bad. You have to get used to it for the first couple of days. But once it's on your wrist, it just is there, and it's always right
where you need it, really.
It's handy when you need it. Well, I mean, literally, it's right there. You need to go and lock your door. All you have to do is get it. This is what I mean by putting your key on a hair tie. Obviously, this hair tie needs to be changed out because it's about to break. But honestly, if you just tie, I can't get it undone right now.
You do it like I don't even know how to do it, what knot it's called. It's just kind of like a normal knot.
If you take your hair tie and pinch it together at the end, you stick it through the top of the ring, and then you bring the big end around the whole thing and tighten it. Does this, goes on your wrist, and you literally never have to worry about losing it. The next tip we have is to put carpet in your room. I know a lot of college students usually bring area rugs, and that's not a bad idea, but we suggest actually getting enough carpet to cover the whole floor of the room. I mean, and honestly, if you don't want to go out and buy a whole bunch of carpet and you don't want to spend that money on a carpet or whatever, area rugs or bigger carpets, whatever you want to call them, are the better way to go. I just like it a lot better, especially when I get out of the shower and stuff. I don't want my bare feet to be on the cold, uncomfy floor. I would much rather than be on a carpet, so. Another tip that we have is keep a calendar/planner. I started with a planner, or we both started with planners, and I filled out our planners with all of the stuff that we had due, when our tests were, when our exams were, all that stuff.
And so something that goes hand in hand with that is the day before, a couple days before, which normally professors will have emailed them to you or whatever.
Put them on whatever you guys use.
Yeah, whatever platform y'all have for school and stuff like that. They'll normally give you your syllabus out, and so make sure you print that out. It's always good to have a physical copy of it. So it's just really good to have that there. It's something good that you can keep and you can put also on your calendar. It's super good to have that organized and written out somewhere so you can look at it every day.
We go throughout the first week, and when we go into class, we listen to all the teachers and what they say that's not on the syllabus. We write it down on the syllabus. Any dates that they have changed from when they made the syllabus, so we write them down or whatever. And then
because they are subject to change.
Yeah. I get hers, and then I get mine, and I sit down and I fill out a month's worth of when little quizzes are due, when homework's due, whatever chapter you're supposed to be on for the week, just because it keeps us on schedule.
Well, before she started doing that for me, I was always scrambling, trying to go through my syllabus and trying to go through each one of my like notebooks to try to figure out what I had to do for homework. It's just better to have it all written out in one place so you can look at it and know.
Another thing we have is a desk hutch.
Normally dorms come with desks as a part of their furniture that come with the room. I built a desk hutch to go on top of our desk. That way we could put things on top of it, and inside of it, it's got like 3 little cubby holes.
I'll put a picture of it somewhere on the screen, but...
Yeah, there's like 3 little cubby holes. Basically, they're big enough to put a size of a piece of paper in there, so you could fit a textbook, you can fit any homework, whatever, to keep yourself organized. Or if you don't even use it for that, it's a good place to just put storage. I mean, it's a good place to declutter your desk.
Yeah.
For the most part. That's what it's really for. And you could set your calendar on top of it, or whatever, fans, or whatever the case may be.
The next tip is to go to a space other than your room / don't study in your bed. One of my biggest things when I was coming to school was I don't want to associate my bed with studying because it's not a good, healthy study environment. Make it a point to sit at your desk and study, or go outside and study.
Going somewhere that's not in the comfort of your own room, so you're forced to actually do the work that you need to be doing.
Yeah. Just go somewhere else, put in your 45 minutes to an hour of work, and then come back to your room and do whatever you want.
Yeah. Makes a difference.
Don't be afraid to talk to people in your classes. I last year sat in the front of all my classes, and that's not a bad thing. That's a little side point.
Recommend doing that.
I recommend sitting in the front of your classes. But when I sat in the front of my classes, I was not talking to anybody. I tried to sit as far away from people because I was like, okay, I'm going to focus on me, I'm going to focus on myself. And I'm not saying that that's a bad thing to do, but if you're going to sit by yourself in the front, you also need to make sure that you talk to people in your classes, because not only A, does it help you make friends, but B, if you're struggling in that class or just have a question about anything, if you email the professor, they're not going to email you back right away. It could take them a couple days, or sometimes they might not even email you back at all. So it helps to have a friend in the class that you can just go to and say, hey, I missed this, do you have this in the notes? Or if you miss a day of class, if you email a professor, they're going to be like, I'm sorry that you missed class. Like, they're not going to care. But if you have a friend in that class, you can just say, hey, I missed this day, do you have the notes? And then obviously you have to do the same thing for them when they miss a day of class, but it's just easier, and it helps a lot to have friends in the class instead of just worrying about yourself.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not the kind of person that I'm not like, hey, how are you doing? My name is this, that, whatever. Like, I don't go and have a conversation really like that with people, but it's important to definitely build some kind of a relationship with some people around you in class. It's just good to have that.
Alright, another thing is to check prices for your books. I know that once you accept to a school and it comes time to start your every semester, you're going to get 1,000 emails
to get your textbooks.
Yeah, get your textbooks, school bookstore, blah 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 blah. And that's nice because it reminds you to get your textbooks. But go on Amazon, because there's some books that were $15 at the bookstore that I got for $2 on Amazon. Go to Amazon and go to Chegg. Those are the 2 places that we recommend getting books from that are going to be a lot cheaper than they would be at the bookstore.
Sometimes you have to get some certain things from your school's bookstore too.
Yeah, if you have something that needs an access code, you're going to have to get it from the bookstore, and there's not really anything that you can do about that, but you can help save money by getting your other books cheaper. On Amazon or
camera shut off. We had to reposition, so if the camera is at a different position, then I'm so sorry.
Alright, and always be 5 to 10 minutes early to class. I recommend this especially because this semester some of my teachers actually give extra credit for being at least 5 minutes early to class. And it's good just to show respect to your teacher. Alright, and then the last tip we have is to never go out by yourself.
If you are the kind of person that likes to go out or hang out with friends, I just recommend anywhere on a college campus, even if you're not going to like a party or something like that, always walk with somebody, especially at night. Always be walking with somebody just because it's a safer thing. I know most campuses have like police stations that are really, really close by, and they have like the lights that you can hit buttons and stuff like that if need be, but never go out by yourself. One, it's not fun, and two, for your safety. For sure, for your safety.
Alright, those are all of our tips. Like I said earlier, they may not be for everybody, they may not be for anybody.
And you can apply them in your own way.
Yeah.
Those are just some kind of general things that work for us here at college. I mean, I'm a junior now, and so there's certain things that I've learned, and I've learned some of them the hard way. And so it's just good to have things that you know are going to work for you and that kind of stuff. You just need to be prepared and have a good schedule going on. Alright, so thank you for watching this video. Keep an eye out for our future videos, give us more suggestions and all that kind of stuff, and yeah, thank you. So, peace. Did you press record? Yes, are you gonna zip on your Okay. My nipples are hard, so I gotta cut them. Let's.
Alright, let me put it up just in case it didn't get that. Okay.
I'm on my tiptoes. Tiptoeing in my jaws.
Okay. Hello? Hello? Hey. By putting your key on
My battery is about to die.
Cute.